The number one hydration mistake that is destroying your gut. You're drinking water to stay healthy, right? But what if your water is actually making you sick? Most people don't realize that their tap water and even their bottled water is loaded with toxins, heavy metals, hormones, antibiotics, pesticides, parasites, plastics, even radiation. The water you drink should be helping your body flush out toxins, not adding toxins to your body. Today, I'm going to break down exactly why your water quality matters, the best way to filter it, and why the wrong water could be wrecking your digestion, your hydration, and your overall health. So here's what you need to know to protect your health. One of the most important things you can do for your digestion and detoxification is to properly hydrate. But not all water is created equal. If you're constipated, your body is holding on to toxins that should be eliminated. Hydration is essential to move that waste efficiently out of your body. But on the contrary to that, if you're dealing with loose stools or diarrhea, this can be a sign of too much toxicity in your system. And to make matters worse, you're likely losing hydration, electrolytes, key minerals. That's making the problem even worse. What kind of water should you avoid? Tap water. It's not just water. It can contain all of these elements, heavy metals, hormones, antibiotics, pesticides, parasites, plastics, and like I mentioned, the radioactive elements like radium, uranium, radon. If you're curious what is lurking in your tap water, go over to the Environmental Working Group website to check out the toxins in your local water supply. When I checked my zip code, I was shocked to find several serious contaminants far exceeding what's considered safe limits. I mean, way over. There were 16 different cancer-causing agents in my tap water. Here's just a few of them. Arsenic had 361 times the safe limit. Chloroform, 57 times. Halo acetic acid, 579 times. Even uranium was 6 times the safe limit. So let that sink in. This is the water many of us drink daily, thinking it's safe. It's worth checking your area. You might be surprised by what's in your glass. You should be avoiding plastic water bottles. Not only is it often just glorified tap water, but the water leaches harmful chemicals from the plastic that damage your gut microbiome and disrupts your hormones. Not to mention, for those of us that have left our water bottles in the hot car, I know I'm guilty of this. I used to reuse my water bottle 100 times before I learned about all this, and it just breaks down into your water and gets into your actual body, into your cells. Now let's talk about what you should drink. At minimum, you want to choose filtered water, of course, but Brita is not going to cut it. You need something that actually removes the toxins. You can get a reverse osmosis system. A good countertop one is the Berkey filter. You can also get a whole house reverse osmosis system, but the best option is distilled water. I got a distilled water machine after I learned that my expensive $4,500 machine for my whole house was not removing radiation elements. How does water distillation work? You pour your water into the water distiller and it boils the water. So all it's doing is collecting the steam, which comes out into the glass, and then it's pure H2O. So you're not getting anything that's not water in that distilled water. If you've never used a water distiller, you would be shocked at the sediment and gunk it leaves behind after purifying the water. I distill my reverse osmosis water from my expensive reverse osmosis system, and I still end up with a large amount of sediment at the bottom of my water distiller that needs to be cleaned out. There are high-end water distillers that cost thousands of dollars. If you want a premium system, then great. There are several to choose from. But if you're looking for a more budget-friendly option, I personally use the Mega Home countertop stainless steel water distiller. I got mine at Amazon. At the time of this recording, it's selling for $289. I have no affiliation with the company. I just genuinely recommend it. And I'll put a link in the description for that one if you want to check it out. For my daily hydration routine, I just get my stainless steel bottle that I use all the time. I fill it up. I drink about half of it first thing in the morning. fill it back up, and then I continue to drink it down throughout the day. I like to put some lemon in there, so I add a straw, a silicone straw that I just reuse over and over again. And that way it helps to protect my teeth from the damage that could be done from the acid on the lemon. When I interviewed Beverly Hills periodontist, biological dentist, Dr. Sandra Moldovan, she said that was okay. So, and it's worked for me. I've been doing it for decades. I haven't had a cavity in forever. So some factors that influence your hydration needs are things like male or female, your age, what kind of climate you live in. Obviously, if you're in a hot climate, you're going to need more water. Activity level, metabolic rate, also diet. So if you're eating high protein, high sodium, fiber, even alcohol or caffeine, you're going to need more water. Some simple hydration rules to keep your gut and your body happy are things like start your morning routine with 16 to 32 ounces of water. First thing in the morning to just rehydrate after sleep. It starts to kickstart your digestion. Like I said, add some lemon and a pinch of salt to boost electrolytes. And like I said, use that straw if you do add the lemon. Make sure you're using that to protect your teeth. You can also hydrate before meals, not so much during. So like sip water 20 to 30 minutes before meals to support stomach acid and enzyme production. But skip the large gulps during your meal. It can dilute your digestive juices. Know the signs of dehydration. If you're feeling constipated or dizzy when you stand up or fatigued, brain fog also, you might be dehydrated. And also, like I mentioned, adding a little pinch of sea salt or Himalayan salt. I know there's different controversies around all of them, but get a good quality salt. Let it dissolve in your water. That helps to move the water into the cells so that your body can actually use it. So if you're having loose stools, you want to prioritize electrolytes. Loose stools can deplete your minerals. Replenish with electrolytes to stay balanced. So I'll link a good one that I like to use, but you can just use any high quality electrolyte solution that you like if you already have one. And another good tip is check the color of your urine. You want to aim for pale yellow, like a lemonade color. If it's dark yellow, you need to be drinking more water. And if it's clear, you might be drinking too much water. Also, if it's really clear and you're having a problem with that, you definitely want to be checked out by your doctor, see what's going on there. So how much water should you drink? A simple rule of thumb, like I said, it can vary based on your gender and even your age and a lot of different factors. But a simple rule of thumb is drink half your body weight measured in pounds in ounces. So for example, if you weigh 160 pounds, aim for 80 ounces of water a day. Water is your body's detox tool. I love this quote by Paul Chek. He said, the solution to pollution is dilution. To reduce body's pollution, you want to make sure to drink high quality water, hydrate consistently, help your body flush out toxins instead of taking in more toxins. Your cells, organs, and digestion will thank you. Give this a try. Let me know in the comments if you notice a difference. And if you liked this video, check out my next video.